My name is Zbigniew Kawalec. I'm the CEO of AgriCEM Solutions, a technological company in Poland. We focus on precision farming, especially precision farming with hyperspectral data. Within AgriCEM project, we have three areas of responsibility. One is the in-situ measurements. Second is the hyperspectral spaceborne data. And third is working closely with stakeholders like top farms to get the requirements for the project.
What benefits or improvements do you expect from using satellite data from the future Copernicus expansion missions, CHIME and LSTM, for crop stress detection and risk management?
Sugar beet production differs from other crops because the whole production is contracted beforehand, and that generates additional risk management issues. So not only the farmers would lose revenues if they don't produce enough, they could also face some fines. From a risk management perspective, any earlier indication about any problems on the field gives them time for reaction, like for example using pesticides. So within AgriCEM project, we are hoping to produce products for them so they can use these kind of products and alerts to have more time for reaction in case of, for example, pathogen pressure.
How has the collaboration with the AgriCEM team and top farms been?
We've been working with top farms for many years before in other projects. They are early adopters, they like R&D and they like innovations, and they allow us to test different technologies on their fields. And we did prepare a workshop together with the AgriCEM team, a workshop for top farms where we try to understand what's the biggest challenge for them during the sugar beet production. And there are two. So Cephosphora is one thing and drought is the other thing. So these are the two main features that we are going to implement within AgriCEM project to help them in the future. On the other hand, we've got four companies or four institutions from four countries: Poland, Germany, the Netherlands and Luxembourg. We've got universities, we've got companies. So I think within the consortium we've got everything we need to tackle this difficult problem, and I think it's a good example of a great collaboration with such a big consortium.
What challenges do you see for the long-term adoption of future Copernicus expansion missions and AgriCEM tools in your organization? What kind of support would be necessary to ensure sustained adoption?
So like in any remote sensing application for agriculture, we've got a big challenge called clouds, and we cannot do anything about it. But apart from that is the data availability. So we need to have as much data as possible. And second is timing. So we need to have this data as soon as possible, because from a crop perspective, it changes on daily basis. So we need to have data today because we need to make decisions tomorrow. From my perspective, from a commercial perspective, from a business perspective, the long-lasting adoption needs, like in Sentinel, data that is free of charge for commercial use. And I'm hoping to have the CHIME data free of charge for commercial use.
What would be your key message to ESA or other funders about the value of supporting projects like AgriCEM for agriculture?
So I think that building a satellite like CHIME is a long process, like 5-10 years. And being able to work with CHIME data even before the satellite is ready, like we do in AgriCEM project, is very useful. So whenever the satellite is up and running, we are ready with commercial products to sell to the farmers. And funding these kind of projects is really important to speed up the adoption and the commercialization of this data.